Hello and good afternoon, you guys. It's currently about to be 2:30 and today's Wednesday, and literally I think for the past like 3 consecutive weekly vlogs I've started off my weekly vlog either coming back from the grocery store or going to the grocery store, and this one is no different. I'm going to the grocery store and I'm just in my grocery store era. I just really am enjoying buying food, and I really enjoy the ambiance of the grocery store with the food. I'm going to Trader Joe's, which I haven't been to Trader Joe's in a really long time, just because I stopped shopping there once I didn't need to go to the grocery stores, because they're just a little bit out of the way, and then it's hard because when you live in New York you have to carry your own bags on the train and walk with them and do all the things. I'm just craving to go to Trader Joe's and see what they have. I did make a grocery list that I'm trying to stick to because I don't want to come out spending a ton of money. This does look like a long list. Not everything I'm gonna get from Trader Joe's, because I'm trying to make sure I do heavy stuff not at Trader Joe's. That way I don't have to carry heavy stuff on the train. I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's just for the plot, realistically, just to see what stuff they have. This is my grocery store fit. I have on my Asics, which I am obsessed with. I have these jeans or these shorts from Zara, and then this basic black top is from Brandy many years ago. It's so faded now. And then my jewelry from Amazon, and then that's the vibes. I'm back and I'm gonna give you a quick little Trader Joe's haul. I didn't get that much, and I'm I forgot how cheap Trader Joe's was compared to other grocery stores. It was whoa, that bill felt luxurious. Got some grape tomatoes I'm gonna go fast with stuff you guys don't care about. Feta cheese, mini cucumbers. This is all for a little salad thing, so that was together. I got some bread, gluten-free whole grain bread. Don't know how the gluten-free is gonna taste, but it looks cute. I like the smaller little sandwich bread because I can't eat that much. What I was really feeding for, and one of the main reasons I wanted to go to Trader Joe's, is that now that it's summer, I want my organic black tea concentrate back, because you guys know I always have to drink tea, but in the summer it's just sometimes I want a cold tea. So this is good if you keep this in the fridge and then you wake up, you have this with ice and some creamer, and it tastes like if you get black milk boba tea from the boba place, but just minus the boba. I got 2 of these, and then I got some orzo also to go with this little recipe thing. I got couscous because it's my favorite freaking grain, but only the big couscous. But this doesn't look too big. This actually looks pretty small. I prefer bigger couscous, but this is kind of a smaller version. And then I got blueberries. This is the only frozen food thing that I got because they were pretty ran through of the frozen food section, which I do remember Wednesdays is their not so stocked up day. But also I didn't really want much. The only thing I didn't get was shrimp. I wanted frozen shrimp, but then I was wait, the universe is telling me babes, you have salmon, you just bought chicken, you don't need shrimp right now. So didn't get shrimp, but I got this quiche little thing because sometimes I just wake up and I want to eat something fast but I don't feel like cooking. So I like their little quiche. It has ham and cheese. Yeah. And then avocado, boring, basic, yeah. Got these grapes. These grapes, are so much more and are $3 cheaper than the grapes that I normally buy.
See, that's why Trader Joe's is Joey.
$3 cheaper?
Way more. They look also really crunchy.
The little box. Yeah, I'm gonna wash them. The little box that you be seeing in there? That box is $9.
No, Maya, come on.
No, so if I need grapes.
$9?
$9, yes! Yes!
Little
CD! And I'm it's so, literally $9 for half of this, y'all. Half.
Maybe even a third.
A third, probably.
Those look way better.
Way better. Huge. We could share,
Share.
Come on. And then final things, I got these 2 coconut and almond creamers to go with my black Who is screaming?
Yeah, the kids the kids outside, they have been screaming. This is good. They were screaming murder before.
I was like, wait.
I had to go check because I was like, it's like everything.
Is it the playground?
No, it's
Creamers. And then the last thing that I also mainly went for was these shawarma chicken thighs, because I said this in my last video, but I wanted to go back to cooking some meals for the summer just so that they could be like lighter and stuff like that. And I love, Trader Joe's has really good pre-seasoned meats. I normally just go for the chicken, but they have like, if you want like steak or steak is like the only thing that I saw, but they have like a pesto seasoned chicken, which is also buzz. They also have a new like tomato basil chicken tender seasoned one, and I was gonna go with that, but then I was like, you know what, I've been craving this shawarma chicken, so I got shawarma chicken thighs. It's seasoned with all the sauce. You literally just have to either bake it or fry it, and it's ready to go. So yeah, that was my Trader Joe's haul. Actually, how much was all of that? All of that was $56.
wow. Your grapes would have been.
So like, I walk out of that other grocery store, it's never below 70. Never. So, you know, it might be worth that little train trip and that little trek with my bags. And then guys, I got a little snack. Cause I feel like you can't go grocery shopping and not buy a snack. Like, is there just, I feel like there's something mentally where it's like, you buy all this food and then you have no desire to cook it immediately. So you're just like, I have to buy food, like obviously. So, I got, it's kind of warm. I want it to be cold. I got a salmon avocado roll from this little sushi spot because I haven't had salmon avocado in a while. Okay guys, so Raina got Alani new. Okay, the one and only. What flavor is this?
This is the pink slush. This is their collab with Paris Hilton.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like their whole thing. And they sent like, you know, a t-shirt.
Okay, she's gonna try it for the first time and I wanted to get her reaction.
200 milligrams of caffeine. Like, I already know it's about to be
hitting. That little sip. Did you just take that little sip?
I don't drink a lot when I drink. It's like a thing.
Did you taste it? Okay. That looked like you just sipped air.
No, I literally drink so, like, I drink so slow.
That was like a bird.
That's why I can't drink water. Wait.
Okay.
It's actually good.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna.
Oh, what just hit you?
Like, it's so hard to explain because it's sweet, but it's not like sweet. Because it's total sugar 0. So it's like.
Is it the artificial
that,
sugar?
like, yeah, probably like sucralose or something.
Yeah.
No, it's
does it have an aftertaste? Can I try a sip?
Yeah, please.
Let's see, guys. But I'm already going in with bias.
Like, you're gonna.
Y'all know I don't like sugar, but I'm gonna try my best to like think of it from a
You're gonna know what
sugar liking
like,
perspective. Okay, let's see.
You know what I mean? Like.
What?
Do you see what I'm saying?
The heck? I know exactly what that tastes like. As soon as that hit my tongue, that tastes like if you melted down a Jolly Rancher into a liquid and then made it cold and added carbonation.
Big slush.
Oh,
Like,
that's like candy. That's crazy.
You shine your light on me, make me a shining star. I don't far at thee. Ẹlẹ́rù nìyí, kò sálòmíràn bìyín. I don't far at thee. Ẹlẹ́rù nìyí, kò sálòmíràn bìyín. Alágbára tó ń gbèbí gíga, gíga, jigger. Never let me down now. You are the one way I know. Never let me down, never let me fall. You pick my call when I call. You be right there with me. Never let the enemy triumph over me. Atopharati, you reign on the highest. Heaven is your throne. Health is the first stone. No, never let me down. Whoa, whoa, Atopharati. Oh, Atopharati. Elaruninyi, 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐒 Atopharati. Elaruninyi, 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐒.
It's literally middle of the day. It's 3:30 and I'm like, this is the second time in a row I'm starting my clips later in the afternoon. But I went to the gym this morning, which you guys saw, and then I made my breakfast. I ate some grapes because I'm sure I'm gonna get the money's worth for my grapes, and I made the little like black tea with the creamer. I would say the creamer, it's fine. It's definitely not my favorite, but you know, it's just okay. But I was happy to have my little black tea. For this vlog, I did have like specific things in mind that I wanted to do to not necessarily like prepare for summer, but I guess it's like the best way to put into it, like to prepare to have the best summer possible, or essentially like how to have the best summer possible. Because I was really thinking the other day, I was like, there's something about this, like I just feel like this is gonna be a good summer, like a really just like good vibes, good energy summer. Everybody talks about summer 2016, and I didn't have the whole summer 2016 experience where that was like an iconic summer for me, but I feel like this, and obviously I don't want to jinx it, so like knock on wood, cross my fingers, but I feel like summer hasn't even started yet, okay, because it starts like the 21st or the 22nd, but it already feels like it's giving top tier summer for the books. There was a few stuff that I wanted to do to prepare, and also to like show you guys the tips and tricks that I feel to like having a good summer, even though like I haven't had the summer already, but I feel like these will help out and like these will work to have a good summer. I really only have like 2 days left to do them, but it's fine, like it won't take too long. Today I want to make like a summer vision board because of course, I mean, if you've seen like my New Year's video, I have my just regular, this was like my goals New Year's kind of vision board, which was like just like the vibes I wanted for 2024. I still like this, like maybe I'll put this back once the summer ends, but I feel like I want a summer vision board. Like when I open up my computer, it gives summer vibes, because honestly I feel like this is such a fall Pinterest board. Like it has a lot of like coffee shops, tea. I want to make a summer vision board, so we're gonna go on Pinterest, we're gonna use Canva, we're gonna do that. I also want to make a bucket list, but I want to make like a physical summer bucket list, so we'll probably have to do that tomorrow because I have to go somewhere to buy paper, and I think I already have like markers. Like I'm not gonna do anything like too crazy, but I want it to be like a cute little bucket list that I can maybe put on the wall. Oh, I need to do like a closet clean out. I need to clean out my closet, clean out my clothes, but that's why I'm doing that after I do my vision board, because the vision board is going to include like summer fashion along with like summer activities, because I just want to like solidify what I think my summer style is going to be. I did want to go possibly into the city to like go shopping really quick, like not for like clothes, but I did want to go to Sephora to maybe get some like summer makeup products, because I feel like I don't have a foundation or concealer that's my shade, so nothing is shade matching with like my tan. I want to go to Sephora to like get something that matches that, and I also want to go get like lighter, more summery makeup, like skin tints and like BB creams, stuff like that. We might do that tomorrow. I don't know. That's questionable. I'm gonna start making my vision board for the summer. I'm gonna go through Pinterest on my phone just because it's easier to like save stuff, and then I'm gonna make a like summer bucket list not summer bucket list. I'm gonna make a summer inspo 2024 board, and then from there, then I'll go on my computer and I'll probably put it together on Canva. While I do that though, on my computer, I'm gonna put on the Love Island podcast recap, because this year they're doing an official Love Island podcast where every morning they kind of go through, and I really love it because it has like India from season 8 as like the host, and then also Amy from like one of those seasons like way back, like what was that, like season 6 or something, I don't even know, season 5. So they're very entertaining, and I like the little the little recaps that they do. I've been enjoying this Love Island season. I think parts of it are definitely very boring. It does get like, ooh, like some episodes I'm like, did this really need to be a full episode? But I do think I'm enjoying this season. I do think that like the people in it are just very good for reality TV because they're very crazy and they have no loyalties to each other, and they're also just like, they just are not thinking with their brain, which I don't mind because that makes for great, insane reality television.
And welcome to Love Island, the morning after podcast, where we discuss our favourite TV show and everything that happened the night before. Boys and girls, the Riz, but Sean, I feel like that's happened to Sean a little bit because
I don't know if this is crazy or if it's just like different, but I feel like Pinterest has changed their algorithm for the better. I don't know if they've included some type of AI thing, but I feel like, and this is going to be a very niche experience, but if you are a black girl, I feel like you have known the experience of going on Pinterest, trying to find inspiration, but having to type in black girl after everything. It's like curly hair ideas, black girl, outfit ideas, black girl, after everything, because it's just you're never gonna see a black woman on Pinterest unless you type in black girl. Majority of the stuff I pin is like other black women, and now when I type in like literally just like summer aesthetic, normally I would have to type in like summer aesthetic black girl, but I literally just typed in summer aesthetic and it's just giving me hella black women. Like, does Pinterest know I'm black now? Like, I think that's marvelous. That's so crazy. I feel like they definitely changed their algorithm because like I've never gotten this many black women in my life ever. At this point I'm just on Pinterest just to be on it. I'm saving way too much stuff, but like Pinterest just gets so addicting, and I know like literally everybody says this, that like Pinterest is like the least toxic social media platform, and it truly is, because I feel like every time I go on Pinterest I feel like I'm bettering my life. Like I enter Pinterest to either find like recipe ideas, aesthetic things. When I exit Pinterest I always feel like I just want to go live life, versus like exiting Instagram or TikTok, I'm like, I feel like I just wasted life. Right now I'm definitely doing the most because all of the pictures I saved are definitely not all gonna fit into the freaking collage, and some of it isn't just to go in the collage, like some of it is just for me to like refer back to the board if I ever need a reminder of like what vibes I'm going for the summer. I feel like that especially with the fashion, so I'm trying to figure out like how to explain my summer fashion, also like what I'm calling it so that I could put it into like the search bar. But I feel like what it's giving is my summer fashion is probably like a mix of coastal granddaughter with like Copenhagen girl summer with also like clean girl Pilates summer. Like that's like the three mix. That realistically means like a lot of linen, a lot of whites, a lot of like lighter blue, kind of just like lighter flowier clothes, like less bright colors, which I do feel like is normally like my vibe. Like I don't gravitate to like bright colors often, but if I do, it'll be like a bright top and like very basic pants, and it kind of like fits with the places that I want to go, because this summer isn't like a tropical summer. Okay, this isn't like, my vacations are not tropical vacations, like, you know what I'm saying? It's giving very much coastal New England girl vibe, which if you know me or if you've been here for a while, you know that that is my favorite vibe. Like, think the summer I turned pretty, that is my vibe. That is my vibe. All I want to do is live a Belly Conklin summer. Like, that is literally all I've ever wanted to do. I think I'm gonna wait to do the collage actually like when the sun sets, because I'm kind of tired of looking at pictures now, and I think I'm gonna start doing my closet clean out and like organizing my closet stuff. So, because I have gotten like a pretty good idea of the clothes and everything that I want to like be keeping and what just needs to be like purged, because I feel like summer is a great time to purge. I know people mostly purge for spring, and I guess I'm still in spring because summer technically hasn't started yet. A lot of linens obviously is like what I keep. It's what I gravitate to. Flowy pants is what I really gravitate to. Is there stuff that I want to buy? Of course there's stuff that I want to buy, but I feel like specifically shoes is what I'm like, I want to get like maybe 2 pairs. I need a new pair of Birkenstocks. Okay, my Birkenstock clogs, I still have them and they're fine, but why do I feel like they're small? Like they just feel like they're fitting small, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. And that's supposed to be like my summer shoe, but I think I want like the regular Birkenstocks, like the sandals ones, so I could do like socks with sandals. Ugh, I love a good socks with sandals. But I also want like a dressier sandal. I want the 𝐿𝐻𝐼𝐻 sandal dupe, because I'm not paying 𝐿𝐻𝐼𝐻 money, but I know they sell it at like Steve Madden. The one, I'll put it here, like that 𝐿𝐻𝐼𝐻 sandal. I want it in just like probably like a brown, because I feel like that sometimes the Adidas Sambas don't go with my dresses, and I just need to actually have a little sandal. So I feel like that would be a good, just like nicer shoe. And then I want one more sneaker, but I want it to be colorful. So I either want a colorful Adidas Samba, or I want the, I don't know how to pronounce it, the Onitsuka Tiger sneaker. I really want these. I really want these. Realistically, this section is pretty cleared out because I kind of cleared this out like a month ago when I was taking my winter stuff. So most of this, which is like all my summer kind of like going out tops, is probably gonna stick around, but it's really like that, like this little drawer section that I wanted to kind of deal with and see. I also, to start, I think should unpack this huge bag of my summer clothes that I got from my mom's house. Oh, this is not. This needs to be returned. But most of this stuff I do think is a keep. Like, I love this just like basic white top. This is very much on my Pinterest board. Some clothes definitely just got mixed in here because this is my pajamas. I have this like cut up kind of t-shirt, which I still feel like is my vibe. This I'm a little unsure just because of like the color. I don't know if this is really like my color palette for summer, but like it could be my color palette for fall. I don't know what type of piles I'm making. Like, am I gonna make like a question mark pile? Question mark pile. I think I need to try that one on and like see the vibes, because I have it in this lighter color, and this I'm like, no, obviously, like this is like the summer color palette. Like I could see myself wearing this with like, you know, some like cute small shorts and stuff like that. So this is for sure good. Another just like off the thing top, cute. I don't need to go through all of this with you guys. I have this cheetah print top, which is like, I wear this every single summer. It's just like a tank, and literally I got this from my mom's closet, but she got it from some place called Bamboo, probably in like the 90s. I don't know. I have to keep all of this because these, 1, 2, where's the other one? This one, all of these are like my mom's vintage tops. So like, even if I didn't have an interest in wearing them, they must be kept, you know, because she told me like the one thing I cannot do is get rid of them. But honestly, like I have no desire to get rid of them because they're just so good for the summer. And it's Bob Marley too, which is always like a good vibe. I'm gonna go through this stuff and then we'll get back when we're actually going through the drawer. I don't know like the type of organization that I want to do. I think it's easier for me to just like take a bunch of stuff out, put it on my bed, and then regroup and reorganize.
Why does it sound like I feel like a stranger? It's like I'm surprised by the good things in life. Funny how you clear out all the noise in my head. Starting to think you might know me better than all of my friends. We still smile when we fight, and when I cry there's no words, you just simply can't.
Closet clean out is good too, because not only to like get rid of stuff, but sometimes you just don't remember what you have in your freaking drawers. Because I forgot that I have these Jaded London cream parachute pants, and I feel like these are such a cute like summer pants like this with like a bikini top. Here is the green top, and I don't think that it's ugly. It's just like, I'm trying to decide if it's something that I should keep for the fall, because maybe it would be more like fall vibes with the color, or if it's just something I just don't need to keep. I want to try this one on because I'm like, maybe I just need one. Like, I don't think I need both. See, I feel like this one at least goes with like the summer color palette, and I could kind of wear it like this for just like a casual kind of like summer fit with like these shorts. So I think we get rid of the green one and just stick with this. I was iffy on this top, and I feel like I still kind of am, because the thing about this is just like, when do you wear it? Because these sleeves and like this material is so hot, it keeps me so hot, but then this whole section is open. So I'm like, am I wearing this when it's super cold, or am I wearing this when it's super hot? But I'm like, maybe this will be good for like a nighttime when it's like pretty chilly, the sun has gone down, so like you don't really need to wear a sweater or anything, you could just wear the top. And I do like this color blue on me, like I feel like this is a flattering blue. So I tried it on with like this skirt, because I feel like maybe that could be like a cute dinner type outfit for some type of occasion with like sandals. I like the way it looks, I'm just like confused on when and what type of occasion I'll be wearing it. And also it does give me such bad armpit sweat stains, but I'm like, at that point, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a human being. I'm a sweat, babes. I'm a sweat. And this is from Princess Polly, but realistically I got it like 3 years ago. Don't know and don't think if they still sell it.
For the last time. 'Cause I want stability in the morning light. When you're by my side, fall in love for the last time.
Okay guys, so I've kind of done doing my whole little try on thing. I kind of just got off track and just started trying on clothes. But like, that's good, because I think it's good sometimes when you're going into summer, try on your closet, see what type of outfits you can make that you just like didn't know that you really could make. And that's why, like I said before, like it's good to go through your closet, because you might have pieces that you didn't know you had because they were like at the bottom. They work perfectly with the vibe that you're trying to create. Now I just really don't wanna have to put all this stuff away and like organize it. I really only took out one drawer, this one, because this one I knew just needed to be cleared out. This needs to be cleared or done something with, but this is my pajamas, bro. So it's like, I don't even know where to start with this because it's pajamas. So I don't know about that. This is why we separate things into multiple days, because I'm just already tired. This, I know everything in here is to keep. I just need to, what's it called? I need to organize it, but these are all like new clothes basically that I bought. And then down here is like my workout stuff, which definitely needs to be organized. I feel like I have so much more of like the clothes that fit the Pinterest vibe that I was going for than I thought. Or actually, you know what, I kind of knew, but it's just like seeing them. Like I have this like really cute white linen skirt. I also have like denim skirts, which is good. I think the only thing that I'm lacking from that was like on my Pinterest board a lot is like basic but still kind of cute graphic tees. And like graphic tees that are like kind of like longer to go with like denim shorts, denim jeans, or even like a satin skirt, like stuff like that. I know Abercrombie has some, probably Pacsun. So I might look into that. To go with like the Pilates girl vibe, obviously like I would want some cute workout sets that are like workout sets to wear out. I don't really have any of those. Like all of my workout sets, if I step outside in them, I am scared. I am terrified. And they're also just like not cute. I might want to look into that. Obviously like Aritzia, Lululemon, and Aloe have, but those are expensive. You shop at those and it's like you just went bankrupt. So I'm gonna try to find more affordable options. I feel like Amazon might have great affordable options, but also I'm just gonna like peruse. I feel like White Fox also might have some good affordable options. But yeah, but for right now, I guess I'm just gonna try to organize this. late. Well, not so late. I woke up at like 9 o'clock, 9:30 because I went to bed at like 2. And I've been doing this a lot lately because I've been watching Love Island every night. So it's like I've been getting the late start to my sleep. So I've just been waking up late and I'm not enjoying it. So I need to start watching Love Island earlier in the day, or at least earlier in the night. That way I'm not going to sleep so late. We're getting ready to go to Sephora. I'm probably gonna go to Soho and do that Sephora, even though it's like further than the other ones. But I'm like, I just feel like going to Soho. It's like 85 degrees or something like that. I'm gonna do my hair. I'm doing the headband again today just because I feel like it. I just really enjoy the headband. I know you're like, Maya, you really got your hair done just to wear a headband all the time. Not all the time, just right now. Please, 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 don't prove I'm right. That song eats, and I'm kind of pissed because, as you know, I went to Gov Ball, right? And of course, I saw Sabrina Carpenter perform live and in person, but I wasn't as obsessed with Please, Please, Please when I went to see her. Like literally 2 days after I went to see her, all of a sudden I know all the lyrics to Please, 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 because like it goes viral on TikTok. And I'm like, I just wish I was that obsessed with Please, Please, Please when I literally heard it live and in stereo. I would have been in the crowd thinking my ears off. I don't know what side of TikTok you guys are on. I'm on the Cody TT side of TikTok, which basically it was like this TikTok couple, right? And he is a football player for the Bengals. And they kind of were doing like kind of like a couples TikTok, but you know, like they had their own separate channels, but like they were like posting each other a lot and stuff like that. It was basically like a couples TikTok. And then he cheated. He cheated. And like that's my entire For You page is just like reactions to that. Everybody's singing Sabrina Carpenter because like she posted the Sabrina Carpenter, and I was just like, wow, what a way to start the summer off. What a way. Like I feel so sad for her, and I'm just like, men have the audacity. Like I just never understand men having the audacity, and I also just like will never in my lifetime ever understand cheaters or cheating or like justifying cheating. Like it just A, never makes sense to me, period. B, sounds like so much more work. Okay, like I think like, is it a mental illness? Like, is cheating a mental illness? Because first of all, he proposed to her in April. He just proposed to her. He got down on one knee and proposed. And then is gonna go out and cheat the second she goes to Europe? So I'm like, I think that has to be mental illness, because I cannot think of it as any other way. Especially cheat after you just proposed literally like 2 months ago. Why did you propose then? If you knew clearly you weren't happy, or like clearly you wanted something else, why would you propose? Why would you get down on one knee? You should have stood up. You should have left her alone. Like that would be sick. Like, I mean, obviously it's one thing to cheat on just like your significant other, period. It's one thing to cheat on your girlfriend, but it's one thing to cheat after you literally just got my hopes up that we're gonna get married, that like I'm about to be the love of your life forever, like you got me a ring, you did the thing that's supposed to like solidify this, and you're like, well actually no, like I'm just gonna go cheat. I don't get it. I'll never get it. At one time I tried to watch this Jubilee video of like people justifying cheating, like it was like cheaters versus non-cheaters, and I was just like, I don't think I will ever have empathy for a cheater. I just don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. I mean, obviously there's situations where it's like if somebody is being physically harmed by another person, but then I don't think that their first instinct will be to cheat, because I think that would lead to more physical harm, you know, obviously. And it's like, in that situation, I just want them to get out alive. The excuses just always seem like, I love when I watch like a male podcast and they're talking about cheating and they're like, well, it's just in men's nature because like intercourse doesn't mean much to us as it does to women and da 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 da. Okay, like chocolate doesn't mean as much to me as it does to other people, but I know I can't have it every day. It's called discipline. It's called having a backbone. It's called maybe in life we can't get every little thing that we want, and maybe we have to have responsibilities and be an adult and stick on our responsibilities. So I'm just like, the excuses never give, and I'm just like, oh, yikes. I do think it's a mental illness. And it's definitely making me rethink, like you guys know. I was always like, oh, like, I think my calling is to be a wag. I think I take that back. I think I need to protect my peace. I think I would like to protect my peace because as much as I know I would look so cute in somebody's like sports jersey and like rocking somebody's like sports jersey number, no, protecting my peace. All the way protecting my peace. I'm currently making breakfast before I go because if I'm going to Sephora to spend money, I'm not allowing myself to spend money on food. That's just ridiculous, okay? I'm not rich. I'm not rich yet. I feel like another great way to like romanticize your summer and like have the best summer is to start making a summer playlist. And that's what I was thinking about with like the Sabrina Carpenter, because like I don't have like a summer specific playlist, and I feel like the more specific your playlists are, the better. Like I love when people have playlists that are so specific to like the exact mood. Like I want to make a playlist where it's like driving with the windows down in summer, going to the beach. I feel like it would include some Thames, some Tyla, Bob Marley, Sabrina, you know, like just curate a playlist to fit the vibes and play the playlist whenever you want to feel that certain like summer feeling. But I do need to get better headphones. I have my like Apple wired headphones, but they're definitely dying, so I need to get some new Apple wired headphones for sure. Love me 𝐿𝐿, love me 𝐶𝐿𝐿, love me 𝐿𝐿, love me 𝐶𝐿𝐿. I made eggs, and my new thing has been frying my eggs with cottage cheese. Like I fry the eggs with the cottage cheese in the pan. That way the cheese kind of melts. And cottage cheese really doesn't have much taste, but it adds a little bit of protein so that you feel full. I hate that it's already 1 o'clock because I have so much that I want to do today. I still have to make my freaking vision board. I still have to make my bucket list. Maybe we'll do some of that tomorrow, but I'm like, I didn't want it to go all the way into Saturday, but this is what I get for procrastinating. This is definitely odd, but I like adding agave onto pretty much any meal that I eat, but I'm almost out, so I only add a little bit. I think I kind of just lied because I'm pretty much finished my breakfast. I'm kind of full. I don't know if I can finish that. But I just saw a TikTok of this girl drinking a freaking strawberry smoothie. And I'm like, now I kind of want to go to like 𝐿𝐿 and get a smoothie. Let's get going. Do I know what I want? I need to make a list of what I want because I feel like going into Sephora blind isn't even crazy. It's just like confusing because I don't know anything about anything in there. So I need to like make sure I'm going with what is actually gonna be good. Like I'm not just gonna buy stuff willy-nilly. And I saw this one girl, I literally love the way that this girl does her makeup. Like, oh, she's like one of my favorite like TikToker slash creators. Just because she's so stunning. But she did like this little like makeup tutorial thing. And she was using the Fenty Beauty skin tint. And I'm like, okay, like I feel like that could be nice and light. I definitely need setting spray because I don't have that. I don't need blush. I have like 80,000 blushes and I all just don't know how to use them. Don't need contour. I already have like a Fenty contour stick. I think that's all I need. I think I literally just need some like Fenty skin tint and some setting spray. Maybe possibly a concealer in a darker shade. But if I have the skin tint, I'm not too sure if I really need concealer. Of course, I'm putting on the Asics. I literally feel like these are one of the best shoe purchases I've ever made, and they're one of the cheapest. Like I think Air Force One's is probably the cheapest shoe purchase, and this is second. Like I feel like this was like 112, something like that. Not as crazy as other things, or maybe my Sambas were cheaper. I don't know if I had to get my Sambas resale because they were like super popular, but they didn't have stock. Like I think I had to get my Sambas on like StockX, which is so stupid. I'm also carrying this pair of shorts so I can return these from Zara. That way it kind of cancels out. Like, actually, how much were these? These were probably like 40. These were only 35. I mean, not like only, but like these were 35. So like even, I was gonna say that returning this is gonna cancel out what I get from Sephora, but it's literally not. Because like that skin tint is probably gonna be like $50. And then a setting spray is probably like 20. back home and it literally looks so dark, but it's only like 7 o'clock. But it looks dark because it is literally about to pour. I can see the lightning. I can hear the thunder. It's gonna rain all night. It's a good thing that I made it in when I did. But I did stop at the dollar store on the way home because I wanted to get materials to make the bucket list. But then I have no dollars. I carry no cash. And the dollar store is like a $5 card minimum. So I really need to start carrying some cash. Like at least just like $2, $1. Because there's so many instances where something is just like $5 minimum. And then I have to get extra stuff that I didn't even need. But I didn't feel like doing that today because I already went bankrupt shopping in Soho. So I was like, I'm gonna come back to you when I find $1. Oh my God. I don't know if you can see the lightning. I definitely ended up in stores that I didn't need to end up in. And I feel like there's no surprise, okay? There's no surprise. That's the main reason why I go the extra mile to go to the Sephora in Soho, because there's a Sephora in Brooklyn, okay? There's multiple Sephoras in Brooklyn that I could go to. But I've always found myself, I'm like, oh, I need to go to Sephora, and I go to the one in Soho. That way I can go to Zara, Pacsun, Cotton On, like all of the things. Basically like going to the mall. But I did return my shorts, so that was like one productive thing, but it didn't even balance out all the money I spent. But before I show you the stuff, I have to tell you a story, and you guys are literally, you're either gonna be frustrated with me or you're gonna be like, Maya, you're just a little bit ridiculous in the head. You saw I went to 𝐿𝐸𝐬𝐢. I got my little juice, and at first I was sitting in 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐢 because I just needed to relax. I just needed to sit a little bit before going home. And at first I was sitting inside the 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐢, and I was like, you know what, it's 80 degrees. Why am I sitting inside an air-conditioned place when I could go sit outside, people watch for a little bit, and do that? I exit 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐢 with my little smoothie. I'm walking, and then I go, there's like kind of, I think I was on Prince Street. I don't know, like there's like a very like iconic, it's not necessarily like iconic, it's just like you'll see everybody that you really don't want to see. Like if you're not trying to be seen, you're not, just don't go to this street in Soho. Like I believe it's Prince Street, but it's like the corner of Upside Pizza and also like the block that has like Ruby's. Okay, so if you're from New York, you kind of know that vibe, but it's where like a lot of like the fashion people hang out, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not trying to see any fashionable people, just don't go there. But I was like, I want to see some outfits, so I walked there and I sat on the bench outside of Upside Pizza, just chilling, okay, minding my business, drinking my smoothie, you know, like vibing. I'm like, oh, nice fits. I hear this like black Escalade kind of driving up, but it's like playing, it's like bumping music, and then I see like these group of fashion people, and they're like going up to the black Escalade, and I'm like not thinking anything of it. I'm just like, oh, okay, like, you know, they're getting in the Uber. They call themselves like, what is it, an Uber Black? I was like, oh, they call themselves an Uber Black. The car drives away and they don't get in. They walk past, and I'm like, okay, it wasn't their Uber Black, maybe it's their friend. I'm still minding my business. I look around, I look up. Who comes out of the black Escalade? Lil Yachty comes out of the black Escalade and is just waltzing. He's just perusing. Okay, he comes out of his black Escalade. Mind you, I don't even know if you guys can see proportions, because it's not like I saw Lil Yachty from across the street. I saw Lil Yachty as if I'm sitting there and you guys are where you're at. That's how close I was. Like, that's how close the black Escalade was to me. I also did not realize, of course, like, why would I know this? I'm sitting next to his friends that he was, like, meeting up with. So, I'm sitting there, Lil Yachty, he comes around. This white guy that was sitting next to me just stands up. It's like, hey! And I'm thinking he's a fan. And then Lil Yachty walks closer to dap up his friend. I have not seen many celebrities in New York. I've seen Chris Rock twice, and I'm sick and tired of seeing Chris Rock. Okay, because I'm traumatized from the first time I saw Chris Rock, where I waved at him and he gave me the stankest look. But I understood because he didn't want to be bothered, but it still just gave me a little bit of anxiety. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sick and tired of seeing Chris Rock. I've seen him twice. I don't know if I've had any other celebrity sightings other than that. No. That was actually a lie. One time I saw Hunter Schafer going into Dwayne Reed. Another time I saw Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man walking through the park. And literally a few days after I recorded this clip, I saw Aaliyah Scott from The Sex Lives of College Girls and her boyfriend Reese from like TikTok. I got a picture of his loafers, okay? I texted my friends and I was like, oh my god, guys, Lil Yachty's eating pizza right in front of me. And they were like, take a picture. And I was like, well, see, haha. See, haha, well, my anxiety doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Would I have loved to get a picture with Lil Yachty and like go up to him and ask him? Absolutely would have loved that. Would my brain have ever allowed me to do that? No. So I'm just solidified in the fact that I just watched Lil Yachty eat pizza and I got no picture. But I got a picture of his loafers and his pants. So here's that photo. Okay, for you guys to look at. You know, it was some great pants. It was a great fit. I feel like I've said it too much that the universe never wants to give it to me. But if I saw Emma Chamberlain in the streets of New York, oh, brother, that's when the anxiety is going out the window. And I would, anxiety out the window. Like, I need a picture with Emma Chamberlain. Like, I would have to hope that she's in a good mood and will take a picture with me. Because that would be, like, my dream. Everybody talks about, like, what celebrity. Some people don't care about celebrities, and that's cool, that's fine. I do enjoy celebrity culture. I enjoy celebrity drama, so I do care a bit. But the celebrity I'd be most hyped about meeting, probably Zendaya and Emma Chamberlain. Finally show you the stuff that I got. I think I'll start with, as you saw, I went into Pacsun. Well, first I went into Zara to return the shorts. I returned the shorts and then I perused Zara. It was crazy because it's summer vacation. So like the checkout line was long, the fitting room line was long, and it was just like a lot. Then I went to Pacsun. And Pacsun I did spend money, okay? And I tried none of this on because again, the fitting room line was long. First thing I got was this kind of like off the shoulder, kind of just like black top. I figured this would look cute with just like jeans. I felt like this was something that I would see on my Pinterest board, and I feel like it was giving my Pinterest board vibes. When I was going into each of the stores, like in Zara and then in Pacsun, I was really trying to keep in mind my Pinterest board, which is why I think it was like really good that yesterday yesterday I made the Pinterest board, because now I have it fresh in my mind, like what I want my summer style to be. And I feel like this is like still like a cute, simple graphic tee. This is kind of for like the Pilates girl era. I have to try this on because I don't know if it's gonna fit, but it's you know, like a little one piece, and I feel like this would look so cute with my Asics and then kind of just like a cropped sweater, or even like a cardigan, a headband, and doing like a full kind of like athleisure outfit. Last thing I got was just a plain white graphic tee, because, oh yeah, I did mention to you guys that I felt like the main thing I was missing from my closet was like plain graphic tees that didn't look juvenile, but still were like something that you could throw on for a nice casual outfit with some denim shorts or denim jeans. And I feel like Pacsun's John Galt section has really good ones. I don't even know what it says. It says radio silence / back in the USA live on stage. I don't know, but I just liked the length of it because it's like not cropped at all. And I actually remember now, I did get something from Zara. I got this bottle of perfume. This is the Deep Garden scent. I don't know. I ran out of my perfumes and I just have been walking around smelling like nothing lately. And I don't know, like it just feels very naked. So I wanted a scent, but I think I wanted to I wanted to order a scent from Dossier, because I like Dossier's perfumes and I want like a signature scent. Like I want one scent that I love that I'll keep, you know, that like that will be my smell. Even though I don't know if I want that, like, because sometimes I just like to switch stuff up. This I don't feel like is gonna be like a signature scent, but just for now, it's just good for me to at least just have a perfume, so I'm not walking around just smelling like air. It's like a nice kind of sweet but still very airy scent. Deep Garden. This was $15, which was pretty good for a little perfume. On to Sephora. I'm gonna tell you guys the price up front, just so you can know how much pain I'm in mentally. Okay, $94 in this little tiny bag. 94. Yeah, one of these days, maybe I'm gonna talk in public, and maybe I'm gonna, well, it would happen if I didn't go to like the busiest shopping center, probably like in New York. But I walked into that Sephora and it felt like I was in a circus. Like there was so many people. And then especially, guys, when I got to that Fenty section, the Fenty section was packed. And I know she just came out with the Fenty hair. I don't really know where that would have, I should have looked for that. I should have gone and looked for that. Because I probably wouldn't have bought anything just because this was also expensive. But I really want to see her Fenty hair stuff because I've just been loving Rihanna's vibe lately. I love her vibe. I loved her little Jerry curls when she was promoting the Fenty hair. So I enjoy supporting her. I got her skin tint. Like we said, this is the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. And I got it in the shade 20. This is what it looks like in the tube. When I like swatched it on my hand, it felt very light. It felt like you're kind of just putting on a lotion, which is what I wanted. I just wanted something light and airy. Next thing I picked up was the Sephora Collection Makeup Setting Spray. At first, I tried the Ilia Beauty Something Glow Primer, and it was like a serum type thing. I put that on. Felt so nice. So like, it was like soothing, but then it also kind of like left it a little bit tacky for like the makeup primer, but they ran out. And I was like, oh, but I was like, I still kind of want a primer because I feel like that would be like a good thing to have. And that's the only thing that I don't have in like my makeup collection. So I have heard lots of things about the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I got the travel size just to try it out and see how I like it. But I did swatch this in the store as well. And I like how it did feel hydrating on my hand, and then it felt like it made it tacky, which I feel like is good for a primer. And then the last thing I got, because I'm just so easily influenced by the masses of people, I got the Topicals I got the Topicals Slick Salve. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Slick Salve. Because everybody and their mama has been wearing this Slick Salve. So Slick Salve. I just need to stop speaking. It has hyaluronic acid, glycerin, rice bran wax, and ceramides. It smells like, it smells like, what is it? Yeah, mint. I wasn't expecting the kind of like minty tingle. Oh, and it is sticky. I remember people saying that. They were like, it's not like a Aquaphor type consistency. It's like a kind of like a gloss consistency. I don't know how I feel about a sticky consistency for like a balm. Is that what they're calling it? For a balm, because I normally like rub my lips together a lot, but I feel like this is really good as a gloss, and this with some lip liner, I feel like would definitely eat, because this feels like a gloss that's gonna last and it's not gonna transfer too much. And I do like the mint smell a lot. Guys, I was literally sitting here looking at my dirty freaking white socks, and I was like, the whole reason I went into Aritzia today was because I was like, okay, I'll pick up some more white socks. But then I got distracted by the bankruptcy. I walk in, I look at one thing, and I'm like, okay, $70. I'm like, all right, you know, it's Aritzia. I know how it goes, I saw this super cute top, this super cute top, and I'm like, okay, this can't be more than 50. You know, 65 maximum. Even that is crazy, but it's a really cute top. Why was it $88? I immediately put it back on the rack and turned around and walked out. Forgot my socks. Because I was just so bamboozled. You guys remember that trend on TikTok when they were like, oh, if you won the lottery, like how would people know? Y'all would know because I would be shopping at Aritzia. I would be shopping at Aritzia, Alo, Lululemon. Like that's really about it. That's how you would know. It's late. It's like about to be 11 o'clock. It's 10:45. And I think I'm still just gonna watch Love Island anyways. I know I was literally just complaining about waking up late this morning, but hopefully I can finish it by like 11:40. The reason that I just like to keep up with it is because my entire TikTok For You page is Love Island spoilers. Like always spoilers, like so much so that once 5 o'clock comes and I know that it's like gone up and like the UK has already watched it, even sometimes being on TikTok after like 6 o'clock, like, you know, and I haven't watched the episode is dangerous because I could get spoilers. But I'm gonna multitask, and while I do it, I'm going to journal for the summer, and I haven't been doing it consistently, but I want to implement this new kind of like routine or tradition where I basically journal at the end of each week. I did it for the first time last week, but I just feel like it's something that I want to do for the summer, because I feel like we all have that feeling where we know summer can either go by so fast in certain moments or it goes so slow. And sometimes it's like speeding up when you don't want it to speed up, and I was finding myself thinking too much to the future. I was like waking up, I woke up one day and I was like, oh my god, like school is in 2 months. Like I have to go back to school in 2 months. Or because my birthday is at the end of the summer, and normally like my birthday trips and like the fun stuff that I want to do for my birthday happens at the end of the summer, I find myself thinking about the end of the summer, and I'm like, why am I thinking about the end of the summer? I don't want the summer to end. So I've been trying to do things that keep me present and keep me kind of like living in the moment. Journaling once a week about everything you did that week, or like the highlights of the week or the lows of that week, can really help keep you in the present moment. But it's also just fun to like recollect on what you did for the week, because sometimes if you have like a really crazy week, sometimes I forget what I did on Tuesday if it's Friday, you know? And I'm like, just going back and doing this helps you just really, I mean, I've said stay in the moment like 30,000 times, but yeah, like stay in the moment. I'm gonna do this while I watch Love Island, update the weekly journal. I like to do it on Mondays because I find that Sundays I still am normally doing like exciting stuff. So I think of it like Sunday is when the week ends, and then I start the journal and I like do my journaling at the beginning of each new week. Treat every day like it is the best day. Truly, truly, truly. And I know that's hard because sometimes we have bad days. I feel like it's so good to live life and to like look at things so positively, and obviously not to be like blindly positive. Like obviously there's negative things happening in the world, negative things happening in people's lives. What we think about is a choice, and I have definitely trained myself to like only think about positive things, at least like going on in my life. Let's say like I stubbed my toe. That's a terrible example. Let's say I'm rushing to the train and like I missed my train and I'm gonna be late to something. Instead of like dwelling on that for the entire day, I really try to force myself to be like, oh, okay, it happened, get over it. Like, not like get over it, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get over it. Are you gonna get ice cream? Like, what, okay, like what happy thing is gonna negate that? Like, stop thinking about the negative thing. Here's what I normally do, okay? When something bad happens, this is how I normally cope with things. And again, this is like, sometimes for more superficial things. Like I'm not talking about like mourning a loss or like, you know, really, really heavy things. This is not, you know, the fixer for that. I'm talking about like, you know, you missed an appointment or you're running late, or I don't know, like I like very like small basic life things. The first thing I do is like, how can I fix the situation? Or is the situation fixable? So it's like, if I'm running late and I've already missed the train, is the situation fixable? Maybe. Maybe I could just get out of the train station and walk, and that'll be faster. Maybe I could hop on the bus. Maybe I could get an Uber, and like that will fix the situation. Okay, I've gone through. Can the situation be fixed? If the situation can be fixed, I'm gonna go fix it. I'm gonna go fix it, you know? If the situation cannot be fixed, then the situation cannot be fixed. And I did all I could do. And I just have to be solidified in the fact that I did all I could do. Genuinely. Now, I just have to continue living life, because life isn't gonna stop. I'm not perfect at it. I definitely have moments where I'm like dwelling and I like dwell on things for a little bit, but I always try to snap myself back into, I mean, it's realistically just, as corny as it was, you only live once. YOLO. Like as corny as that was in like freaking 2016 when we were in middle school and everything like that, it really, like, it's such a good motto to live by, because you truly only live once. You only have this day one time. You only have this moment one time. This 21 and 342 days of that, you only have it one time. You only have this birthday one time. You only have this, and sometimes that could be like a morbid thought for people, but I think take it as like, live your life every single day. Every single day. And that doesn't mean you have to be doing crazy things every single day. If living your life on a Tuesday means that you're sitting there and you're binge watching Bridgerton, or you're watching Love Island, then that is you living your life. But as long as you're waking up each day and you're living with intentionality to make yourself happy, I feel like that's just like such a great way to live the whole YOLO mentality. And I feel like a YOLO summer is a great summer. Saying yes to things is something that I really want to implement for this summer. Obviously not crazy things. Like if somebody's like, well, do you want to go skydiving? No. You know, I'm not saying yes to crazy things. I'm not saying yes to things like I know are just like not going to be good for my mental health. But I am trying to say yes to things that I might have been like teeter-tottering towards, and I might have been like lazy to do. Like, or let's say it's like saying yes to going out, but I know I probably like my body is kind of like, ooh, but you could watch Love Island. But it's like, no, like step out of my comfort zone a little bit. It's one night of uncomfortability, and you never know what could happen. You never know if you could either hate it or you could enjoy it. And either way, you could go back tomorrow and like go back in my bed and watch Love Island. Because like I can find myself getting into the same cycles. Like I go to the same cafe, I go to the same bookstore, I go to the same this. But I'm like, maybe I try painting. Maybe I try a cooking class. Maybe I try, you know, like all these different things that seem... It's not like they seem inconvenient, but it's just like the act of going out and seeking it out is just out of my comfort zone because it's not in my routine. But pushing myself to do it and say yes to myself and be like, yes, go try a cooking class, because why not? Let me watch Love Island.
Back in the day, we named it cookie dough, but we should have named it
I've finally woken up early, even though it only happened because it was by force, because I had Pilates at 8, so I had to wake up at like 7:30. And even still, I was supposed to wake up earlier because I was kind of late. But I got up early, which means I got my day started early, regardless of how late I went to bed last night. I went to bed at 12:30, which obviously wasn't the best, but the Love Island was just taking a little bit long. I kind of made plans for today because it's kind of like Juneteenth weekend. Juneteenth is, I think it's on a Wednesday. Today, my friend and I are going to like this like black marketplace type thing in Manhattan, which should be fun. Like it's gonna be like a bunch of like black owned business like vendors. Before that happens, I'm leaving the house at like 2 and it's like 9 o'clock. I did go to CVS and I got some paper. I got like construction paper. I couldn't decide what type of paper I wanted to do the bucket list on, but I figured like some cute colored construction paper could be nice. Like they have green in here, so I don't know, I'll decide. I also got some Sharpie. This in total was 10 bucks. I was like, yes, the dollar store would have been cheaper, but this is why I need to start getting some cash, because instead of spending $1.49, I just spent $10 because I didn't have the $5 minimum. So ridiculous. Literally looked insane this whole morning, but it's fine. Okay, it's fine. I have to get ready later today. But I finished the vision board. That was so fun. Like, honestly, I find one of the most therapeutic things in life is making a vision board with whatever like stage of life you're in. Why do I want to make like each season vision board? A winter vision board, spring, summer, fall, Christmas, just to go with all the energy. Like maybe even like a birthday vision board. Any excuse to go on Pinterest, save photos, and curate a vibe. That was fun. That was good energy. And I like how my vision board came out. I was trying to be very realistic, trying to save things that are like aspirational that also fit. This is just like a personal thing. I'm really adamant on like putting women of color on my vision boards just because I am a woman of color. And it's nice when I'm opening up my computer every single day, or if I'm opening up my phone and I see people that look like me when I look at myself in the mirror. That's just my personal thing. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Let me put it on the screen. Here's how my vision board came out, and I'll kind of go through like the main things. I I mean, there was so many photos, it was so hard to choose from, but I kind of tried to pick like the main vibes for my summer. So I have kind of like a beach, then I have kind of like the style that I was talking about, simple jeans, t-shirt, that vibe. Got a girl reading a book, got like lots of books here. I also put The Summer I Turned Pretty, the book, not because I'm gonna read the book, but just because I will be reading books and I love the vibe of The Summer I Turned Pretty, and that's the vibe I want for summer. I did put this like baseball game because I feel like, okay, so I've already gone to a basketball game. I went to a women's basketball game, but I feel like going to a New York baseball game and putting on like, I don't even know what it is, like Yankees, Mets, I don't know, but putting on like a baseball hat, eating a hot dog, and watching some baseball sounds like such a good vibe. I don't even really like baseball that much, but just the energy of it seems good. I have 𝐿𝐿𝐢𝐽 on here. Just because she's 𝐿𝐿𝐽, and I feel like she's already just like an inspiration for summer, but also because of like the Pilates kind of fit, you know, aspect. Like I want this to be a very like fit, healthy summer. Also I have like this photo of like vegetables with this girl. She looked really cute. Her hair looked really good. I also have this like pickleball court because I do want to play pickleball. I want to play pickleball so bad. I just don't know. I don't know where to go for that. I don't know how to do that, and like I don't know who to do it with, but I'm gonna do it. Mark my words, I'm gonna play pickleball at least once this summer. This like just curly hair, because I really want to, even though my hair is like in a sew-in right now, I really just want to try to take care of my hair again, start, you know, taking care of my natural hair and just wearing my hair like as it naturally is. Maybe like stopping the perms, stopping the texlacs, and just going back to the roots, literally. And then I have this photo of ballet because I want to take like a ballet class, or at least go back to like taking a dance class. It doesn't have to be so often, but I at least want to do it once or twice. So yeah, that's my vision board. That's kind of the vibes that I feel like I want for this summer. I put on a different headband, so hopefully that looks a little better, but honestly I think that looks worse. I probably should have just stuck with what I had. We're now gonna get into the bucket list, and I think to start I'm going to kind of like write it down on just like my regular journal paper. That way I don't like mess up, you know, the like official paper, and I don't have to do it like a bunch of times. Going into the bucket list, I'm definitely gonna go on Pinterest and like look up summer bucket list just to give me some ideas. I have like a few things off the top of my head that I know I want to add. The guidelines that I'm kind of doing for my bucket list. First thing, I'm only gonna start out with 10 things. Starting out with 10 because I feel like a lot of times with bucket lists, especially summer bucket lists, we could just add so much stuff, and then we look at the list and it feels so daunting, and you never get that sense of accomplishment because it always feels like you never really check off everything because you've added like 30 things or like 25 things, like just so many things. So I'm starting off with 10, and the rule I'm giving myself is that if I need be, I can always add as time goes on, but the goal is to not like subtract. Like the goal is to not put something on my vision board and then like at some point in the summer I'm like, ooh, I actually don't want to do that. Like I want to put stuff on that I know is attainable, that is possible, and that is, yes, a little bit out of my comfort zone, but it's still something that I'm not gonna like back out of. For example, if I put like snorkeling with the fishes, that would not be, like that sounds fun. That sounds like a great vibe, but that's not a realistic thing for me to put on my bucket list because I'm not going to any tropical place where like snorkeling is feasible. You know what I'm saying? So like that just won't be on my bucket list for this specific summer. basically finished my bucket list. There's definitely some like artistic things I can add to it. I don't have that artistic bone in my body, okay? Every time I try to do my reading journal and I try to make it cute and fun and fresh, it's just always giving, oh, you really could have flunked out of art class like expeditiously. It's giving mediocre, but you know, it's the words on the page that count. So here's what it looks like, okay? So here it is. Not the most artistic, but I'm gonna read you guys my bucket list because it's nothing too private. Like, it's really stuff that you guys saw on my vision board. Like, I feel like the vision board and the bucket list kind of go hand in hand. I wrote 11 things. I did just lie to you guys about that rule, but I only added one more thing. So first thing, I have eat sushi in the park, take a ballet class, take a Pilates class, yoga or Pilates in the park, play pickleball, go to a baseball game, watch the sunset on the beach, painting picnic, meaning like have a picnic where you like paint on the canvas, like I always see people do that. Read Emily Henry's books. I didn't specify, but I think I want to read all of Emily Henry's books, at least like all of the main popular ones, because they're just so summery vibes that I feel like that's a good goal for the summer, is to finish all of Emily Henry's books. Try 10 new restaurants and take a gymnastics class. And that's my summer bucket list so far. And I like it. Like I said, I feel like all of this is stuff that I can do, but I feel like writing it down, like a lot of it is stuff that I've been wanting to do for a long time, like the gymnastics class, the ballet class, all of this is stuff I've been like, oh, like I want to do that, but I've just never taken the initiative to actually go out and do it. This was a fun vibe. I really enjoyed this vibe. I really suggest like just doing a summer bucket list, even if it's not even like this. Like your summer bucket list could be like shows that you want to watch. Like it could be a bucket list of just like TV shows that you want to binge, or books you want to read, or you know, like places you want to go, like all that stuff. So if you do make a summer bucket list, comment down below like your top 3 things that you want to do this summer. But now I'm gonna start getting ready so that I'm not late to go out. How the makeup came out. I think I like it. I like how light the tinted, like the, what is it, tinted foundation? I don't know. I like how light it is. Like I don't feel like there's anything really on my face. Sometimes when I put on foundation or even concealer, like I just feel stuff on my face, but this just felt very light. Like I feel like I'm just wearing sunscreen. I'm a little bit like, don't know if it's like a little bit ashy, but hopefully like my face will oxidize. So I liked all the products. I also liked the primer. It definitely felt very moisturizing. What else? The setting spray I've already been using, so I think I like that setting spray. I'm gonna spray my perfume real quick and then show you guys my outfit, and then I need to go. This is the fit. It's barely even a fit. It's literally just this dress that I got from, I think it's called Los Angeles Apparel. I can link it. And then Asics again. These socks look freaking dirty. I think I need to change my socks. And then I have this sweater for when I get cold. And that's the vibe. Okay, let me go.